Let's talk a little bit about control circuits. So I wired up this simple start-stop. Pretend these buttons are remotely located somewhere. They might even be on a completely different level. Here's my conduit coming out for my buttons. So simple start-stop. You hit the momentary start button, holds the contactor in, press stop, it stops it. So here's what our wire diagram is going to look like for our start-stop. Let's say we're using control voltage of 120 volts. So power is going to come in through our normally closed stop button. Here's our normally open start button, and then here's our contactor coil. So power comes in through the normally closed stop button. When you press start, power comes through here, energizes the coil. Your neutral goes to one side of your coil. You press the start button, it completes the circuit, energizes your coil, closes that contact, and keeps it energized. But what if we were to switch this and put power on this side and neutral on the other end? Rewired this, and again, I flipped this. So now power is going straight to one side of our coil, and neutral is now running through our start and stop button. So is it gonna work? Well, let's find out. So I'll hit start, pulls in the contactor, and stop works as well. So no problem at all, right? We're good, right? We can run neutral and switch them. Again, what's going on here? That's weird. Why won't you shut off? All right, that's really, whoa. All I did was move that conduit. What's going on here? Why is moving my conduit causing it to start all by itself? Article 430-74 of the National Electrical Code, Electrical Arrangement of Control Circuits, where one conductor of the motor control circuit is grounded. Remember, in our scenario, we're using 120 volt control voltage. So we have a hot and a neutral. The neutral's grounded. If you have 24 volt AC, you're gonna have one side that's grounded. The motor control circuit shall be arranged so that a ground fault in the control circuit remote from the motor controller will not start the motor and not bypass manually, blah, blah, blah. There's a reason why we don't switch neutrals. So if you're switching a neutral, like in this case, and it becomes damaged, it touches the side of your conduit, it's gonna turn your motor on. I didn't push the start button at all. I have a ground fault, it's automatically gonna start my motor. Don't switch your neutrals.